Welcome to the Jamaica Funk Show with KT on Spreaker.com. Well, Irie Mon. What's up, guys? Happy Freelance Tuesday. Man, tonight, I'm telling you, I just got done watching The Voice. I don't know if any of you all out there have been watching The Voice, but I'm going to tell you, this young man by the name of Chris Weaver, he is somebody to watch out for. That boy can sing his butt off. He's on Jennifer Hudson's team. And she calls him a freight train, a runaway freight train, because that boy can blow. Tonight he sang Nina Simone, I Put a Spell on You. And I'm going to tell you, I mean, he put a spell on everybody who was within the sound of his voice. That boy can sing his butt off. And then earlier today, I was looking at the news, and you know, our guy in the Oval Office, you know, he's in Korea right now, and they kind of pissed off with him because they say he's trying to, you know, irritate the boy up north to make him want to, you know, start a war. So, but anyways, they were talking to him about this guy, Devin Patrick Kelly, who shot up all these people in Texas. I believe it was in El Paso, Texas, on Sunday. He shot 26 people in the, I think it's the First Baptist Church. He went in there and shot up 14 kids, and I believe it was 12 adults. However, he was pissed off with his mother-in-law. But come to find out, this young man actually got he had a mental issue. He was in a mental institution. He escaped from there. He was picked up by the police. He took some weapons onto a Air Force base to shoot one of his attending officers. So this young man was crazy. He was real crazy, but Trump was trying to say that Chicago has the strongest gun control policies in the country, when that's like a big lie. All you got to do is Google it. Something that he don't seem to be able to use is Google. And said that, we still are a disaster, when Chicago is number 8 when it comes to murders per capita, because that's how they look at it, per capita. St. Louis and I believe they said Wisconsin have higher numbers than what we have. So it's just really crazy. But anyways, it just goes to show that this man is having a hard time putting in some gun control laws. And there needs to be some gun control, because I'm going to tell you, too many innocent people are dying. And for what? God only knows. So I think that we really need to do something about this, because it is getting crazier and crazier. So listen, guys, we got a great show for you tonight. We got Miss Zenita Monroe again. She and I are going to be talking about sex. Yes, we talking about sex. And that's one of my favorite subjects. I don't know anybody who isn't in love with sex. And if you ain't, well, what can I say? But anyways, that's what we talking about tonight. I also got some sweet reggae music with a touch of soul, and I got some poetry. So I want you to sit back, relax, and grab that last piece of whatever it is you're eating and drinking, and let's get ready for some show enough. Mama, shut your mouth. Reggae music. Well, Irie Mon.
Yeah. I'm glad this week is over. I need to get away. come get you right away. Can't wait to see you looking lovely. I hope you're thinking of me, 'cause all I want is time with you and don't need nothing more. So love you, 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 so babe, the way you handle them, oh, I'm so proud to be with you, so attracted to you too. You're so damn good to me in everything you do, 'cause I am so in love. Oh, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love. Oh, baby, I'm so I'm so in love with you that I can't help myself. Can't help it. As long as it's me and you, we don't need nothing else. I got you, got you. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Make it last forever. I'm so in love. Ooh. First thing in the morning, when I open my eyes and see you, I feel like a breath of fresh air. I feel like I could fly, that I could get by. You know that I love you, baby. Any obstacle that comes my way, you know I'd do anything for you. 'Cause of your love. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I'm so in love. Yeah. I do anything for you. I do anything. I do anything for you. I do it. I do it, baby. I do it. Do anything for you. Anytime is alright. You want me, baby. Know that I love you. Anything you want me to, I'll do it for you. Anytime is alright. If you want me, so good to me. Oh, anytime is alright. So that I want you, baby. I'll do anything for you. Anytime is alright. Anything you want me to do. Oh, it'd be a blessing for me too. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Sugar is sweet, but not like you. Raindrops fall. Sunshine. But when I look in your eyes, don't want nobody else, baby.
Just before I was born, my last memory was of my last breath and the excitement I felt, the anticipation of the new wonders of this new world I would soon be living in. I remember saying goodbye to everyone because I wouldn't know them again. Not like I knew them now. The next time would be different because I would be different, because I would have lived in the new world. Whatever changes that would happen to me would be permanent. My old friends would never recognize me. Just before I was born, I knew everything there was to know because I came from a collective of love and thought, and no one hid anything they knew from another. Then I took my first breath. and it was gone. All of it. It was like they didn't exist. I don't remember the air or the ground or if there were buildings or homes or anything at all. It's all gone. But there's this little inkling of something inside me that says there is something somewhere, some place better than this. So the first thing I felt was pain because I was lost and lonely and cold and so small. I was vulnerable. I needed protection from everything. The air here is different. The food, the clothing, the shelter, it's all so foreign, so new, so strange, and somehow so wonderful. Now, but I still feel like I'm missing something. So I cry, and you comfort me, and the warmth and love is felt. I've grown older now, and I've learned so many wonderful, some dreadful things. I wish I didn't know, but I have to know if I'm to live here, grow more here, survive here. I've learned that here is not forever. There is forever. Where I was is forever. You told me that you would be there for me and forever, and just believe you, and you would meet me in forever. So now I can't wait, but I have to, and that's okay too, because I am forever, even though I was born dead.
Okay, guys. So that was Johanna Bright with I Was Born Dead. Deep. However, we got an even deeper subject going on here because tonight my guest is Miss Zenita Monroe. Okay, she is back. Yes, she is back. And we're talking about sex tonight. Sex toys, how to make it deliciously passionate. Right, Zenita?
That's right.
So how you doing, girl?
I'm you.
I'm doing
Thank
great.
you for having me back.
Oh, baby, hey, it's a pleasure because I don't know anybody who ain't into sex. I mean, other than virgins, and I don't know too many of them nowadays. But so okay, so since we last spoke, we got two new toys, right?
We did. We got two new toys. Yes,
So what did we get in?
We got the Groove,
Okay.
which is a wearable panty vibrator. It vibrates to the beat of the music. It can vibrate to your partner's voice, and you can put it in three different modes. The tease mode, where where it sends out little vibrations to tease you a little bit. You can put it in the groove mode, which has 5 speeds and pulsations on it, or you can put it in the club mode, where you can wear it in the club and it's vibing on the dance floor with you to the beat of the music.
So it's clitoral stimulation.
Yes, it is.
Well,
it's gonna get you in the groove.
Ladies. Okay. We all need a little bit of clitoral stimulation. I know some of y'all probably get off in other ways, but what the hell? Ain't nothing wrong with a little clitoral stimulation. So what's the next toy we got?
And then it's an oldie, but they put a new spin on it. We have the Bewitch Me. The Bewitch Me is the wand.
Mm-hmm.
And the wand used to run by battery. It still does, but now we have the wand that runs by USB. And of course, it's waterproof, and it has it's a massager wand, and it has I think two speeds and 3 pattern styles on the wand.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it's waterproof, and it's got a lot more stronger power for the wand. And you can use the wand all over it. What I said,
now, yeah, it's technically a massage wand, but what are some of the other things people can do with it?
Some people like to do just that, use it as a massage. You like to use it as their shoulder when they sitting down in their little tents, on their legs, on their feet. It's a regular little handheld wand, or you can use it on your clit. So There's many possibilities. You can use it on your partner. You can use it for her sides, up and down his back, her back, so it's just a massage wand, but now with a lot more power.
Okay. But now you can use this on your genitals, though.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. And as I said, it's waterproof.
Yeah.
Along with your shower head, you can take your massage wand.
Did you hear that? So okay. So we got this spray that we use for men that's kind of like Viagra. So tell me about that.
You're talking about stamina.
Yeah.
Because love and intimacy can't be rushed with stamina. So,
and a lot of men need stamina. Yes.
If you want him to go the distance, just spray on a little bit of stamina, and it's there to help him to enhance and keep him prolonged. Let him go longer. It's for your partner's pleasure. So put a little stamina on. It's a prolonged spray, and it helps him stay just harder so you can get there just a little bit faster. So as he's starting to get a little softer in the mix, get a little bit of stamina, and prolong that experience.
All right. And you know something, men, if you're a same-sex couple, I mean, this is like perfect for you guys, help to make sure that man bring you on down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So just a little quick spray, and that's all you need to make it a night to remember.
Now we got some anal pleasure, right?
Yeah, we do.
So, okay, so now this is for like men and women, but for those men that, that want to, have a little anal pleasure with their women, we got tell them about the things we got for that.
Well, again, we have the booty call, which is a anal butt plug, and we have the step-by-step, which is just what it says. It's also an anal plug, and it has different nodules that you take it step by step. And for the men, we also have a toy called the P Curious.
Tell me about that.
The P Curious is usable for both sex. It's designed it has a little curved plug, and it's designed to stimulate the prostate gland for his maximum pleasure, and it strengthens you while you're having an orgasm. So you can use it for both men and women, or both sexes can use it, but it's really designed to stimulate the prostate.
So
it has a special curve in it.
Yeah, it's got like a loop in it, and I'm trying to do the man put this on his penis? The loop? Okay, tell me how that goes.
The loop is designed for easy retrieval.
Oh, okay. So it's for putting it in and taking it out. Okay.
So it's really a prostate pleasure plug, but both sexes can actually use it because it's another anal plug. So both sexes can use it. The shape is a little different than the booty call.
Right.
We call the booty call the plug for beginners.
Right.
So using any of the three, when you have that extra plug in, it changes for a woman. It changes the shape and feel of your vagina, and like I said, it helps lengthen and strengthen your orgasm.
Okay.
All three of them. So you can't have a use of a butt plug or any of that stuff without getting no lubricants. Now, a lot of us think that we don't need lube, but we definitely need lube for that easy sliding glide.
Yes.
It definitely, lube helps us. You have all kinds of lube. You have lube that help with the taste. You have lubes that help. You have warmer lubes that help get you stimulated. You have, lube. Even though if you feel that you are a person who say, I get excessively wet, I don't need a lube. Oh, but you do, because the friction that's going in and out causes little small tears, and the next day you may feel that discomfort from that because you dry out the air that's going in there and everything else. So you need the lube to keep it moist and to keep that slide and glide to stop those little microscopic tears that you may get, so you don't get that discomfort.
Yeah, and especially if you're having rectal sex, because one of the things about the rectum, yeah,
that doesn't generate its own moisture like the vagina.
Well, not only that, but the most delicatest tissue on your body is located in your rectum, so it easily tears. Easily tears. So you definitely want to have a lube when you're having rectal sex, whether you're a man or a woman. You want to have a lube for that.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's talk about what men and women can do to bring a little passion. You know, what kind of things that they can use to bring a little passion and a little excitement into their love lives.
Well, you know, some men shy away from when they hear the word toy, because the toy is not designed to replace the man. The toy is designed to help enhance all your sexual pleasure. So bringing extra things into the bedroom, like whips, floggers, toys, that's all to ticklers. That's all to help enhance the pleasure, not to replace anybody. So I recommend everybody get a toy, especially some couples toys that you can use. And, you know, we got some toys that can help the man be a little lazy and the woman be a little lazy. So, as I said before, like in pipe, you know, the tongue, if the man can use it on you, you can use it on you. He can watch you. You know, voyeurism is a big thing.
Well, you know, there are some men that now they want some anal stimulation, but they are afraid to allow their woman, you know, or they're a little intimidated by it. How do you approach your man with stuff like that?
If they're a little intimidated?
Yeah.
Well, you just have to ease them into it. You have to, you know, you can't just spring it on them because, you know, it's a conversation. So you ease them into the fact of this is what I want to do, and I want you to try this, because some people will go for it and some not, but you have to be able to break them out of their shell. So,
yeah, and even if it ain't a shell, even if it's just a facade, because they know they want it. I think that the more hotter, the more excited you can get your mate, the more willing they are to experiencing something different. What do you think, Zenita?
I think so too. Yeah, the more foreplay and things that you bring into it, and the excitement starts before you get to the bedroom. So that telephone call that you're gonna get a whole day, where you hyping up what I'm gonna do to you and how we gonna make this happen, and you know, you got to build the excitement in the mind. And so when you get to your partner, then you bring that over, and yeah, the more excited they are, the more willing they are to try something.
Now, what if you got to kind of make that works all day and you can't have that phone call? What about stuff like, you know, getting them home and giving them a shower and massage oils to kind of get them all stimulated? What kind of massage oils do we have that does that kind of stuff that we can utilize? Because I know we got some oils and some candles, correct?
Yes, we do. We have a massage oil trio. And we also have the warming candles. We have some that melts down into a massage oil, and it is one is edible. Two are edible. You warm them up, they melt down into a hot wax. But it melts into a massage oil. It doesn't leave a little marks like the candles would normally do. And so you use that, and you do sensual massage. With the oil that it melts down into. And then we have the new massage oil trios. I think it's 3 flavors. Moroccan Nice, Naked in the Woods, and what was the last one? aisles of you. So yeah. And they all smell really good, and you bring those sensual massage oils to bed, whether you want them warm or just regular temperature. I prefer the warmer ones.
Yeah, and I think the warmer you bring it to them, not hot but warmer. You use, the more stimulated your mate becomes, because usually heat is a stimulant in its own right. We're going to take a quick break, Zenita, and get some station identification, and we'll be right back, guys.
You're listening to the Jamaica Funk Show with KT. Well, Irie Mon.
Okay, so we're back. So so massage oils, and then we got something to stimulate the woman, right? Like
we have the massage oil. We also have the which is both music. We call it the foreplay warming gel.
Right.
The honey flavor warming gel. We call it the sweet spot. And it's a kissable honey. You're supposed to drizzle on your favorite body part for sensual play. And the more you rub it and blow on it, it sparks a friction, and it starts to get the body all warm and tingly. So I call it the kiss and play. So wherever you drizzle this and you lick and you kiss and blow and play, it gets warmer and warmer to the touch. So you can use it on either partner.
Now, what about the Ignite Me? Because that's for clitoral. That's to get you all. Yeah. You spray that on the clitoris, and that will actually get you all tingly inside and help to produce some moisture.
Yes, it does. The Ignite Me is a clitoral arousal gel, and you need a little, and you put that on, and it adds it does just what it says. It's going to ignite. It's going to ignite you, and it's going to help you produce more moisture. It's going to, as I say, it stimulates the clit, and it's going to help get you there.
Okay. So now let's talk about the whips.
Oh, let's talk about the whips. Let's talk about our new Dark Desire collection, honey. Oh yes, I just love my whips and floggers.
So let's talk about them.
I'm not into that, so we have all these new, as I said last time, bondage. It's just bondage for beginners. It's not the way out there, kinky stuff. But before we get into the whip, we have a different strap, so we have one strap which is my favorite. It's called Play With Me. It just adds variety. So what Play With Me does is it helps your partner move you into various positions. So they'll strap the Play With Me on, and it provides support. So if you're in doggy style, it can move you where he can position you to where he needs you to be. He can move your legs up and higher and open them wider so that you can get more deeper penetration, and you can have less leg fatigue. So I love Play With Me.
No. Okay. So Play With Me is like a strap.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a strap, and so he could actually strap it around your legs, around your hands, stuff of that nature.
Yes, ma'am. It's an adjustable strap, and he can strap it around your legs or underneath you, underneath your body, and he could have his hands controlling it for whichever way, so he could hold on into doggy style. Or if you're laying down and he has it around your legs and you want to open them wider or whichever way. So he has control and support. It's like a little sling, and he got support pads with 2 adjustable straps on it. So it's adjustable. So yeah. And then we have I think this is becoming my next favorite. It's called Command Desire. It's a flogger. It's a little whip.
Okay.
And, you know, it has the little string. So if you've been naughty or nice, right around, right there for Christmas. And then my next one that I love is called the Heart Desire. It's a paddle in the shape of a heart and has a real cute design on it. And so you have one side for soft paddling and another side for if you need a little extra steam. So,
okay.
Yeah,
but those are like the things when your man slap you on your behind, you know, when he's getting ready to penetrate you and he slap you on your behind. That's what those little paddles are for.
Yes. And then if you want to take it up a notch, let's use up the Cactus Desire. You know, that's it has a collar and it has the nipple clamp. And let's take the lead. You know, it's comfortable. It adjusts around your neck, and you clamps onto your nipple, or you can detach the. If you don't want it clamped, you just want the collar on, and it all goes hand in hand. So you can have the wrist restraints on, the bonds of desire.
Yeah, we got two different types of wrist restraints now, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do. So you have you have handcuffs, obviously. You have the metal handcuffs with the fur on it. Those are cute and fun in and of itself, you know, nothing like little foreplay, role play. And then you have the wrist restraints, which, you know, they're soft, they're really comfortable. And you put the restraints on and, you know, put your little mask on, get your paddle, and, you know, it's all about desire, stimulating yourself. So you go between torment and titillating. Bring out your deepest, darkest desires with that darkest desire collection.
So now, okay. So let's talk about when we have Bedroom Kandi parties. Now,
okay.
So our parties can be from real intense to real mild-mannered Clark Kent, correct?
Yes, they can. It depends on the host and her guest. So you can have church folk sensual, where they only want to learn about the basic toys or just soft products, you know, our lubes, lotions, and potions. Or you can have it to the ultimate, I want to get down right, freaky, nasty, show me what you got. So yeah, they can go from mild to wild, depending on what your desires are and what your crowd wants.
Okay. So give us a story about one of your experiences with Bedroom Kandi, in dealing with your customers.
Well, let's see. I've had some pretty mild parties, and I've had some pretty wild parties.
So let's talk about the wild ones.
So I had one party where all the guests wanted to learn about fellatio. So they wanted to play a game that involved fellatio. So using cucumbers and some Bedroom Kandi condom and lubricant, we did a game where they all had to learn to put on the condom onto the cucumber just using their mouth.
Okay.
And the first one to get the condom all the way down the cucumber was the winner. So obviously that takes you into the next phase of, can we do this on the dildo? Well, Bedroom Kandi at the time didn't have any just straight dildos. But
now we do.
So now we do. It's called the Simple Pleasure. So it comes with it goes to the same set. You can buy it on its own, or it goes to the same sex strap-on harness called the Matchmaker. So this is a fancy little harness that the women can strap on, and it has a little lace up the back, and then they can strap the Simple Pleasure dildo on. So it's great for pegging and same-sex play. So yeah, or you can just use the Simple Pleasure dildo all on its own. It has a little curve that's there for the G-spot stimulation. It mimics the shaft. It has the ridging that the shaft would have. You know, the little veiny part that you love on your partner.
Right.
So now we have our own. So I think this weekend I'm going to I have an event, so I'm going to play a game, see who can get it down on the deal though.
Oh, cool. Well, I'd like to sit in on that one.
Come on.
Okay.
I'll send you the info. You can come.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that today.
Cool. We're gonna take a quick break and get some music going, and I'll be right back with Miss Zenita Monroe talking about Bedroom Kandi. Well, Irie Mon.
Hi, this is KT. Did you know that the Jamaica Funk Show comes on 3 nights a week? Tuesdays, where we interview ordinary people doing extraordinary things in their life and or their community at 8:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Wednesdays for Black History Wednesday, where we share an extraordinary story of a person of color's life. 9:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, and on Thursdays for Reggae Dance Hall Party with a touch of soul. So listen in on Spreaker.com/Jamaica Funk Show or iHeartRadio and search Jamaica Funk Show. Well, Irie Mon.
Sweet kiss goodnight.
Zenita Monroe from Bedroom Kandi. And we're talking about Bedroom Kandi and, you know, the products and what all we can do with them. And Zenita, why don't you tell people how they can reach out to you if they want to reach out to you?
But you can reach me via my website, which is www.bedroomkandi, that's BEDROOM.com/7056. Or you can reach me on my Facebook page, Bedroom Kandi by Zenita. And I'm available. If you're on my page, just click on any of the links, Facebook, Twitter, email, and Instagram, and I'll pop right up and I will respond back.
All right. And you know what, Zenita? Why don't we set us another date to probably sometime in late December after you've had, because you're going in for surgery, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How was late December for you?
That's fine.
So
I'm available. Let's talk about sex, baby.
Yes, let's talk about and you know something, guys, if you all got some sex questions that y'all want to have answered because you know you want to learn some stuff, you know, because you don't know what this is or you don't know what that is, just chime in. We have a chat box where you can just you know, hit us up on a chat, just send us a message and we'll answer it for you. So you know, when you're having a good time, time flies. I want to thank my guests first of all for being here, Zenita. I really appreciate it, and we'll be looking forward to you next month. Talking about Bedroom Kandi and talking about sex. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow evening for Black History Wednesday and Thursday night for Reggae Dancehall Party. But until then, remember, without you, there is no Jamaica Funk Show. So we appreciate you for tuning in this evening. And until tomorrow evening, God bless you. Well, Irie Mon.
When me hear say you fuck Susan, me cousin Susan. Come in drunk and night beat me up in front the kids, nearly broke me two hand. Remember say me catch you with a girl the other night, me nearly dropped down. True, me left you a walk and I say me a go pop down. Me have a rich man a fuck you they down, me they uptown. At gal walk out in a the video from you know you want a man clown. You mess with me, hey. Know you're gonna road, bring your ex with you, day. And I spend the cash, me vex with you, hey. Up here, he that gal a flex with you, hey. After me save up the best for you, hey. Fling up the whole of the God bless for you, hey. Cook the Sunday dinner and left for you, hey. Know you have me sit down and stress for you, way. After me catch you with a gal the other night, me nearly dropped down. True, me left you a walk and I say me a go pop down. Me have a rich man a fuck you they down, me they uptown. At gal walk out in a the video from you know you want a man clown. Hurt you because me move on, you can't say me fuck 32 man. 32 man. Big Friday evening, if you go supermarket, you give me $2,000. Give me $2,000. You a chat about me jealous to me cuss when me hear say you fuck Susan, me cousin Susan. Come in drunk and night beat me up in front the kids, nearly broke me two hand. Remember say me catch you with a girl the other night, me nearly dropped down. True, me left you a walk and I say me a go pop down. Me have a rich man a fuck you they down, me they uptown. At gal walk out in a the video from you know you want a man clown. Remember say me catch you with a gal the other night, me nearly dropped down. True, me left you a walk and I say me a go pop down. Me have a rich man a fuck you they down, me they uptown.